Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Mel. Thank you so much for joining me today for a reading vlog. So as you guys can no doubt tell, I am actually currently in my car. I've been really bad about actually filming and editing and getting up vlogs. So it's the 7th of September today, which means we've already had one whole week of Bookopolothon and Magical Reads. I'm really enjoying it so far. I actually finished a book for Bookopolothon this morning, which was The Miseducation of Cameron Post, so that was for LGBTQIA+ representation. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I will of course talk more about everything to do with that in my next contemporary etc. genre wrap up, but for now I just wanted to say, yeah, I just finished that this morning. I am halfway through what is it called? Earthlings by Sayaka Murata, which is one of my books for Magical Readathon. So for those who don't know, I did the Bookopolothon as half of my TBR and then my own TBR game as the other half of my TBR. So that means that yeah, so Magical Reads is from both. So Earthlings is from my TBR game. And I did that, yeah, I finished that, no, I'm halfway through that. See how not great at vlogging I apparently have become? I'm halfway through that. Yes, I'm hoping to finish that soon. Not 100% sure what I'll read next. I also have started my audiobook for my TBR game, which actually doesn't fit into either of Bookopolothon or Magical Reads, but that is The Raven King by Nora Sakovic. So, the reason I'm in the car and talking to you guys is that I am actually about to head out to film for one of the creative challenges for the Because We Can readathon, which is a week-long readathon that's happening next week. And along with reading challenges, we have creative challenges, one for each day of the readathon. So I'm about to head out and do some filming for that. And I thought that it was such a, you know, I'd be driving around and filming, so I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along with me and start a vlog today. So it's the 7th, like I said. I'm hoping to get this up on Sunday because then throughout the entire week I'm hoping to have a video almost every day, possibly every day, for the Because We Can readathon. So I'm hoping to get this video up on Sunday, which means it'll be a shorter vlog, but I figure it's better than none. And then I might potentially vlog for the other 2 weeks after the Because We Can readathon. I will see how I go. So anyway, I'm going to, yeah, drive around and do some filming, and I just thought you guys might be keen to join me for that. So, I'll talk to you later. Hello again. I'm just in the middle of town because I've been filming for my Because We Can video, so I thought I'd do a little quick swing around to show you where I am and what you can see in the centre of town. So there you go. Just come down to the waterfront to film some more of my video for Because We Can readathon. I thought I'd show you how beautiful this part of the world is. I'm in the Botanical Gardens and I just filmed, and now I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee. Hey, so you can't really see very well, but actually behind me is the waterfront. I've just stopped for some chips for lunch because why not, really? So yes, I'm still in the middle of my running around filming for Because We Can readathon. Stupidly, I didn't bring any books with me. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here, and I don't have a huge amount of charge on the phone left, but I think I'll try and watch someone's video, and then got a few in my watch later list. And then I think I'm just going to film one more clip, but I was really hungry, so I wanted to get something to eat first. And then we'll go do a bit of shopping, and then I'll go home and I might, not sure what I'm going to do. Not sure if I'm going to start another book or if I'm going to try and finish off Earthlings. I'll let you know. I just got home and I have now done my filming for the Because We Can readathon, that particular challenge I was doing, and I'm going to sit down and do some reading for a little bit. And I've decided to start The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. So this is on my own personal TBR game TBR, and it is also, it's not part of the novice path this time, but it is going towards my character creation. So I will be a wildling, and I need to read a book that takes place mostly outdoors, which this one definitely does. So I'm actually going to be on a live show on Beautifully Bookish Bethany's channel in a couple of weeks, and I could read this later, but then it's Because We Can readathon next week, and it's the end of that week, so I thought I might as well start it now. I've read this book a lot of times, so I actually kind of feel like I'll probably end up skimming through a fair bit of it, but so let's see how I just finished Earthlings by Sayaka Murata. What the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck? This book just, honestly, this is... I'm actually currently doing productivity sprints on my channel, and I just said that if I finished the book my brain was still intact, I would be doing some writing. Yeah, I'm not doing any writing. My brain is not intact. It's broken. I broke my brain. Or, well, Sayaka Murata broke my brain. And I thought I'd let you know about that. So I had a very productive productivity sprints, did some writing, finished a book, and now it's time to do some washing up and then do some cooking. I could listen to my audiobook, but I'm actually going to watch YouTube, which I often do when I'm cooking and doing housework and stuff. So anyway, yeah, good morning. It is Thursday morning, and I just thought I'd say hello. I am halfway through The Fellowship of the Ring, and yeah, I'm enjoying my reread. It's been quite a while since I read it, so yeah, I'm enjoying the reread. I've read this book so many times that for a while I wouldn't read it because I knew it too well, but now it's been quite a while, so I'm enjoying my reread. I finished, as you saw, Earthlings yesterday, so now I do have my audiobook, which is The Raven King by Nora Sakovic. Yeah, but there's those two, so I'm thinking I might start Slaughterhouse 5 today as well. Just see how I go, because I do want to do some writing. Yesterday, as you guys saw, I was doing the productivity sprints on my channel with Paige and Ellie, and that was really fun, and I got a fair bit done, but I do want to do some more today. I do need to edit some more videos for Because We Can, and I do need to edit this Saturday's video. So yeah, that's everything for now. So I just wanted to update you guys and let you know how I'm going, and I'll talk to you again later. So it is Thursday evening, it's about 6:30, and I'm just getting some dinner ready, and I'm waiting for the rice to boil, so I thought that I would start Slaughterhouse 5. I did intend to start this one today, but then got distracted by Lord of the Rings and having a nap. So I did actually do a fair bit this morning. I did some editing of my video for this Saturday. I did quite a bit of washing up. I did a bit of clothes washing. Sorry, I just realised how messy my hair was. This is post-nap. But then I did have a nap this afternoon on the couch. And yeah, so anyway, I'm cooking dinner now, waiting for stuff to be ready, and I thought I would start in on Slaughterhouse 5. I'm hoping to finish this and the Lord of the Rings by Sunday, so that I can I can do Because We Can readathon next week. Yeah. Hello. So I'm just walking down to the local shopping centre. I'm going to return some library books, and then I'm going to catch a bus into town. Partly I'm doing this because my car came up with the check engine light. My new car. Well, I mean, it's new used, so but came up with a check engine light, and so we need to get that looked at. But when I rang the mechanic, he kind of brushed me off, so yeah, I need to sort that out. But it's not looking, yeah, it's kind of annoying. I don't know if he brushed me off just because, you know, yeah, check engine lights come on, there's no movement much, It's a bit like, maybe it was a sexist thing as well, but I mean, obviously I can't tell you what his motivations were. But in either case, I am going to catch a bus into town to meet my friend for a drink and some lunch. We just buddy read Things, as you know. I finished it. Michelle finished it a few days before I did, so we're going to have a chat about that. And we're also just going to probably sit and have a bit of a read together. So yeah, so I have my backpack, a bunch of books I have to return to the library, and then a bunch of books I have to, a couple of books I want to read. I'm currently reading Fellowship of the Ring, as you know, and this morning I started Sort of Have 5 by Kurt Vonnegut for the first chapter. If I want to finish it by Monday, so if I want to finish it over the weekend so that I'm not taking it into the Because We Can readathon, then I need to read 3 chapters a day, and on one of the days an extra chapter, which is definitely doable, but I wasn't finding it very easy to read. It's the first chapter anyway is written in stream of consciousness kind of style of writing, so there's lots of kind of switching backwards and forwards from thoughts and ideas and what he's been doing, what he's going to do, and that's fine. That's, you know, stream of consciousness is a style for a reason. It's just not one that I particularly feel. It's not one that I'm particularly drawn to and that I find particularly easy to read. So yeah, so I'm not sure I'm going to go with that. I am going to give it a bit more of a shot because I feel like maybe the first chapter probably realistically should have been more of like a prologue or a forward, and that it's going to be to form more of a kind of standard novel in format and in story. But we'll see how it goes. The stream of consciousness continues. I'm not sure how I'll end up going with it, because in general I don't particularly like that sort of format of writing, but also I found this particular one to be really, just bounced around so much, like every sentence pretty much bouncing around from one idea to another, to like an experience, to a history, to a okay, now I'm doing this, to a this is what she thought, to a this is what happened back in the day, and then I'm going to visit this person, and then just really fractured, which, like I said, I just found really hard. But we'll see. It is relatively short, it's like 250 pages long or something like that, so realistically I should be able to read it, but one of those things, isn't it? Like, even if a book is only 250 pages long, still an investment of time and energy. So is it really worth it if you're not getting anything out of it? But then on the other hand, it is a modern classic, so, you know, I do want to read classics. I don't know, it's hard. I think classic is one of those words that gets bandied around, and maybe like what makes things a classic. I mean, there's like modern classic, and then there's classic, and classic it just seems to be like well known and old, which doesn't necessarily make it your kind of thing or particularly amazing, but the word classic has a connotation of being an excellent example of, whatever it might be. So Jane Austen is a classic, and Jane Austen, in my opinion, is an excellent example of a romance, a contemporary romance, contemporary to its time. But is it an excellent example? Is it a classic just purely because of when Austen wrote, time period, etc.? So yeah, I don't know. And then modern classics are like, is there a time period for that as well? Is it like 1900 to 1960? When do you draw the line? I mean, at what point do you put the age as well? Because obviously the further into the 22nd century we go, like a book written in the 60s was written 60 years ago. So is that now a classic, a modern classic? At what point do we start calling things classics as against modern classics? I mean, is something written during the First World War, 1900 to 1920, say, is that a classic as opposed to a modern classic? And is that where we start to say, well, if a book was written in a 1915 but it's crap, and why is classic a genre as against, like Lord of the Rings, it's classic fantasy, but it's not a classic, so what makes it a classic versus, yeah. Anyway, I digress, but that's where I am at with that book. Very much enjoying my reread of Fellowship of the Ring. He's done Lord of the Rings. I will eventually read all 3 books, but yeah, Fellowship of the Ring. Anyway, I'm just about to go into the library now, so I'm gonna go, and then I'll let you know how we're going. I might even film a little bit of Michelle and I reading. We'll see. Anyway, talk to you later. Hello. So I just got home. Well, I've been home for probably about 10-15 minutes, and I'm doing a little bit of editing. And yeah, I had a great time with Michelle. We had a drink, we had some lunch, we had a chat, and then we went for a walk and we went to a bookstore and got some books. I won't show you now because I will include them in a haul. But yeah, it was a great afternoon, and I'm not sure what the evening is planned. Yeah, I'll just see what Rowan wants to do. So we didn't end up reading, we ended up just chatting too much, and so I haven't got any further in either of the books. I do need to catch up on Slaughterhouse 5, which I figure I will do tomorrow in sprints on Ellie's channel. And yeah, I'll just see how I go. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm editing. So yeah, doing some editing. This is for the Because We Can readathon. It is, as you see, I am using a Mac. I am using iMovie. Nothing particularly fancy, but yeah, that is what it is. Saturday morning, and Ellie and I are about to go online on Ellie's channel and do some reading sprints. So yeah, I'm gonna read some of Slaughterhouse 5, just see how I'm going with it and if I enjoy it. But I've also got Fellowship of the Ring on standby, because obviously I know that I'll enjoy that. I have quite a busy, hello Peanut. I've got a busy day today planned, so anyway, I'll do the outro a bit later. Hello, I'm being very lazy and lying on the couch, and I wanted to finish off my vlog, do the outro and say goodbye. So that's what I'm going to do. So, Slaughterhouse 5, I have only got this far through it. So I've only read the first 58 pages. I honestly don't know how I feel about this book. I was hoping it would pick up after the first chapter, which, like I said, felt more like a forward or something. It's still that stream of consciousness that I just don't really get on with. And I don't think I'm going to finish it today. And as I mentioned before, I want to finish the 2 books that I'm currently in the middle of before the Because We Can readathon starts. Now, I am going to be able to finish Lord of the Rings today. I have about 50 pages left to read, so I definitely will be able to finish that, but I wanted to say goodbye and stuff and then edit and all that stuff. So I'm going to pause this for now. I might come back to it, but in all honesty, I'm not convinced that I will. It might end up being a DNF. There's nothing wrong with it as from a story point of view or even from a writing point of view. I can tell that it's well written. It's just in a style that I really don't get on with. Potentially I could train myself to get on with it, but there are so many other books in the world to read. I always feel kind of bad about not continuing books, even though I've come around to the idea that one can DNF a book. I do feel kind of bad about not doing that, particularly when it's a classic. As we discussed before, what makes a classic? Anyway, definitely not going to try and read this today. Lord of the Rings, on the other hand, I will finish this evening at some point. But for now, I wanted to say where I'm at and say goodbye. So this is the end of this vlog. I'll probably end up doing a vlog, or maybe even 2, but definitely another vlog at the end of September. I won't vlog probably the Because We Can readathon, because I usually end up doing the creative challenges. I'll see though, because I've done most of those now, so I'll see. But in any case, I am going to say goodbye. So please comment below if you have any thoughts on anything that I did in this video, anything I talked about, the books I've read, etc. Please do comment all of that below. If you'd like to leave me a comment but you don't know what, please leave me some kind of outdoor emoji because I did a fair bit of outdoor stuff in this video. All of my social media details are listed in the description below, so if you'd like to go and follow me on any of those other platforms, please feel free to do so. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.